gorgeous souls, and welcome back to the Full Moon Radio podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Luna, and I thank you so much for tuning in and pressing play no matter where you are in the world. In today's amazing episode, we are going to talk all about the energy of the January full moon coming up on January 28th in the sign of Leo. There are some bold lioness energies coming through, and we are in for some wild times personally and collectively. It's time to find out what this energy has in store for you. As always, I will share the best crystal to pair with this full moon and leave you with a powerful affirmation to help you reprogram your mind and align with this full moon energy. I also have a high vibrational Leo full moon playlist for you to set intentions, let go, and celebrate the moon. This entire episode is full of gold, and you are not going to want to miss one word. So let's get right into it. We are continuing the tradition of starting the podcast just a little bit different from now on. We are starting with a life update, just a little what's going on in my life, and a sponsored by snippet where we'll be featuring different conscious brands and having amazing giveaways and deals for all of you. So a little life update right now. I hope you all had an amazing New Year's Eve. I actually hurt myself. Yes, I hurt myself, and I was on the couch, not able to walk for 3 whole days, New Year's included. I actually hurt myself doing a full moon ritual back on December 30th when we had our beautiful full moon. And I was outside, I was like jumping up and down. I was just trying to release and shake and get all the toxicity out of my body before the new year came. And I was like jumping and jumping and jumping. And I literally hurt and did something to my ankle, you guys. Like, if you're going to do a full moon ritual and it involves any type of like jumping or shaking or ecstatic dance or just like crazy movements to get release out of your body, I just be careful because you can literally hurt yourself. I don't know what I did to my ankle, maybe like a little sprain or something, but I could not walk. It hurt so bad. I was using my heating pad. I was using ice. I was doing Epsom salt foot soaks, and I spent my entire New Year's healing. So it was a sign from the universe. I'm just taking it as a sign that I needed to rest, I need to relax, I needed to heal. So I spent the 30th, the 31st, and all day on New Year's Day healing, just completely healing. And thankfully my foot is better now. I'm able to walk again. And oh my God, like walking is the biggest thing we take for granted, you guys. Walking is amazing. Do not take your 2 feet, your legs, your knees, your joints. Do not take any of walking for granted, because when you can't walk, life becomes much more difficult. So you really have to appreciate the little things, including walking this year. I also have, I'm so excited to share this with you guys, because in the last episode, I was talking about how I just started the process. Like, I just started emailing different builders and architects moving forward in the process to build my home in Mexico. So I started the process, I'm emailing, and I have all these crazy requests, you guys. Like, I want there to be an indoor-outdoor kitchen, an indoor-outdoor shower. I want there to be a ocean view from every room. I want there to be a rooftop patio. I want like just so many weird things. And so I'm looking for builders. Some people didn't even respond, but the universe connected me with the perfect builder. So this guy responds, and he's so enthusiastic. He's so excited with his reply and what he's writing. And he's so excited to help me build my dream. Everything he's saying is perfect. And he actually replied in like a very timely fashion. Some people didn't even respond. Some people took like weeks to respond. Either or, we're sitting here. It hasn't even been a full month, and the universe has connected me with the perfect builder. He not only is so enthusiastic and so excited to help me build my dream. When I sent him an email asking for all my weird requests, like roundhouse, indoor-outdoor kitchen, rooftop patio, the whole 9 yards, he actually wrote me back and said that he lives in a dome house himself. His wife has a round pottery studio that he built on his own property, and he loves the circle dome idea, and he cannot wait to help me get started building my dream. So, oh my God, I just got chills again from head to toe, because how synchronistic, how amazing. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in synchronistic events that are meant for us, we are guided to. And this person, I just was emailing out, and we connected so perfectly, and he even lives in a roundhouse and wants to help me build my dream more than ever and is excited to do so. So you guys, the design is actually being drawn up right now. The very first rendering of my house with all my amazing unique specs are in, and the designer is at work right now. So holy crap, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this process. I want to show you what's possible, and I want to show you what all of us can have. And I want to show you what's possible once you start making the first move. So I went out and I was so scared to email anyone about my house because I didn't know what to say. I had really weird specs and I just felt like it was really out there, all my requests. But the universe aligned the perfect person who is excited and more than willing and ready, who lives in a dome house himself to build the house for me. So thank you, universe. Thank you, manifestation. Thank you, law of attraction. Thank you to this whole process, because by this time next year, I'll be sitting in my house, my beautiful dream dome house in Mexico, looking at the ocean while I'm doing my podcast. Yay! I'm also finishing up the course this week. The Manifest with the Moon course, the transformational program that I am coming out with for all of you. I am finishing that up, and I will have an announcement regarding the 2021 events and the course next time we meet. I'm so excited for this year, you guys. We have so much amazing stuff coming. This episode is sponsored by our full moon ritual spray. We have a ritual spray to enhance your full moon experience. And this full moon, I am giving away one bottle to one of our amazing souls who are listening. Yes, I'm doing a full moon ritual spray giveaway. And all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and sign up for our email list to enter. I'm going to be picking a winner January 30th. So you have from now until the end of the month to enter. Our full moon ritual spray is infused with black tourmaline, amethyst, and quartz crystals inside the bottle and blended with myrrh, lang lang, and frankincense essential oils. The crystals help break up stored emotion and negative energy from your body and your aura. And the essential oils will help you activate the intuition and bring light to anything that is ready to go during the full moon. This full moon ritual spray is perfect to add to your full moon rituals, your baths, and it will enhance your full moon experience every single full moon. You can grab yours at fullmoonradio.shop and save 20% with code fullmoon20 at checkout. Or you can click the link in the show notes to enter our giveaway, and hopefully you will win a bottle. I'm announcing the winner on January 30th. So good luck to everyone who enters. All right, all that being said, let's dive in to the first full moon of the year coming up on January 28th in the sign of Leo. This Leo full moon is happening at 11:16 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January 28th. That makes it 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 28th. 7:16 p.m. UK London Universal Time on January 28th. And that makes it 6:16 a.m. on January 29th for our friends in Sydney. This full moon is in the fire sign of Leo. And Leo is all about action, motion, and creation. Leo is the lion of the zodiac, and its energy is heart-centered and powerful, yet generous and warm. This Leo moon is coming in fierce, confident, fearless, and not afraid of success. Remember that the moon guides and triggers our emotions, our reactions, and how active and energetic we feel overall. And when the moon is in Leo, we can feel inspired to follow our heart and encourage others to shine more brightly. We'll feel inspired to take charge this full moon. And this moon wants you to focus on leadership. How can you become more of a leader in your own life? How can you become the lioness, the queen, and the great creator of your life? How can you take your own needs and wants more seriously? And how can you level up your game of life? Just like a leader, we need to be responsible. We need to be motivated. We need to be driven, goal-oriented, and team-oriented in order to achieve success. Leaders enthusiastically lead their teams to their goal, and they make it fun and exciting for everyone involved. And this needs to be you from here on out. It's time to become the leader of your life, the lioness, the lion of your life, and clear away those doubts that you can't do it, that you're not worthy, and that you're not good enough anymore. This Leo moon is asking you to let that inner leader out. Let that inner lion or lioness out and live life on your own terms. It's time to question why you're living life for anyone else but yourself. It's time to reset your standards. It's time to define your values with pride and authority. Decide what you want your new lifestyle to look like. Decide what you need to nurture your soul and go after your heart. This full moon is all about bringing out that inner Leo lion. And lions are not afraid to be extraordinary. Lions are happy to shine. Lions are prideful, and they are not afraid to stand out. And this moon wants you to focus on just that. How can you make your life even more extraordinary? How can you let down your fears and let down your guards and stand out and shine? How can you take charge of your life and unapologetically lead and say bye-bye to anything that is in your way? This full moon is going to shine on you, and it wants you to roar like a lion about the life that you're creating and how far you have come. This moon wants you to appreciate yourself and appreciate your journey. This moon wants to shine a light on your strengths and help you realize that your weaknesses are also strengths, girlfriend. They were only holding you back because you weren't appreciating their lessons. With every weakness, with every trial, tribulation, and struggle in our life, we have a lesson to learn. So once you can appreciate the lesson from the struggle, the lesson from the weakness, you can then use all of your weaknesses as strengths. And that is what this Leo energy really wants you to do. Allow this Leo energy to help you love and appreciate yourself for all that you are and all that you have been through. Allow yourself to feel a sense of pride for your story, for your life, for your journey, because no one else has lived it. No one else has been through what you have been through. And that alone is a reason to celebrate. That alone is a reason to feel appreciative and appreciate yourself. Allow yourself to feel fulfilled by your own radiance and continue to follow your bliss this moon. This full moon wants you to connect with that heart center, with that inner warrior, and with the things that make you feel that inner bliss. What brings you the most bliss? What actions? How can you dress? How can you upgrade your life in all ways to feel more bliss and more radiance in every level? How can you let your guard down and drop down your walls so that you do not have to play small anymore? This Leo energy wants you to roar in your lioness and realize that you are not serving anyone by playing small. You're not serving anyone by acting small. You're not serving anyone by censoring yourself, by limiting your expression, and by not doing what you truly love. Playing small and playing by society's rules are perpetuating this reality that we live in. The reality where everyone has to fit in and everyone's house needs to look cookie cutter. Everyone's business needs to be the same, and so on and so forth. We have the chance right now to break this cycle with this full moon and create a world where everyone can do what they love and want all day, every day. But it has to start with us as the individual. It has to start with us personally. It has to start somewhere. We can change this society that we live in by changing ourselves, by finding the change within us. We have to go after our truths and our passions in order to change the world. And this moon wants you to realize and do that. This moon wants you to realize that your life is really just like a movie, and you are the director, and you call all of the shots. You get to decide what happens in your life story. You get to decide what happens in your future, and you are the director and the creator of your own destiny. Your movie can end however you want it to. And the best way to plan your future is to create it, right? So this moon, let us be the lion, the lioness, and create a life that we will not regret when we're lying on our deathbed. May we fully and authentically be ourselves. May we fully and authentically express ourselves and do what we want to do and do what we love to do with no limit, with no one else to tell us how to do it but ourselves. Finding the truth within us and living life on our own terms, living life within that truth, however it looks for you. Moon wants you to put yourself way out into the future on your deathbed and say, what would I have done if I wasn't afraid? What would I have done if I didn't play small? And what would I have done if I got to create a life on my own terms? That is what energy we need to tap into. That is what energy we need to connect to this full moon. Full moons are also a culmination point in the cycle. So some manifestations can be coming to the surface, to the light, or projects or relationships can be ending for you around this time. We're coming to a culmination point. When we have a full moon in a specific sign, it actually links to the new moon of the same sign 6 months prior. These moon cycles move in 6-month cycles. So this would take us back to the new moon of August 2020. So what intentions did you set for the new moon of August 2020? Can you reflect? Can you make any connections? And can you see any of your intentions surfacing now or coming to completion or coming to the light, or you have a lot of different clues that show you that they will be here soon? I always write down my intentions in a journal, and I keep all of my new moon intentions for the entire year in one place so I can reflect back. And when I look back at my August new moon, it's crazy because August 2020 new moon, my intentions were to finish the course and to be consistent with my podcast and with my content. And wow, I have to say that yes, I have been very consistent with my content, very consistent with my podcast, and I am literally finishing my course over the next 2 weeks. So the astrology doesn't lie. The cycles, the natural rhythms and flow of the universe doesn't lie. So look back to 6 months and see what is happening, what is coming to an ending, completion, or manifest, coming to reality for you now. This full moon is also going to be a big time of truths. Actually, this whole year is really going to be a year of truths. But this full moon in particular, you may receive some information from somebody, or you may figure something out that you needed to figure out, or you may enlighten to truths in many different scenarios with this full moon. So be prepared to face these truths as a lion would, with the fierce, wise lion Leo energy. Don't freak, but know that this information is for your highest good and use it to your advantage. We also have some chaotic, strong, restless, rebellious energy floating around in the collective. And this has to do mostly with the planet Uranus. Uranus is the universe's cosmic alarm clock. And big shocks and surprises often link up with Uranus planetary shifts. It's the planet of breakthroughs and breakdowns in order to move into the next chapter, move into your awakening. So on January 14th, Uranus moves direct, and it has been stationary since August, okay? And the fact that this planet is moving is going to shake up the collective. Uranus is linked to earthquakes and volcanoes, and we can see eruptions in nature, and symbolically, we can see eruptions in the collective. So these eruptions have already pretty much started in the United States with all of these protests and crazy riots that have happened at the Capitol. And we are going to see more events like this, and we are going to see some very expansive, rebellious, revolutionary energy in the collective. There's a big polarity in the world right now between the dark and the light, just like there's a polarity in the full moon between the dark and the light. So we can expect to see some eruptions in the collective over the next couple weeks because Uranus is moving direct. And in the spiritual world, they're saying that we will probably see a delayed U.S. inauguration of the presidency because of how volatile the times in the collective can be. So it's going to be intense in the collective. It's going to be heavy. There's going to be heavy energy and big releases coming to the light for the world as a whole. We're all going to be feeling this strong energy. Remember that all of this is for the greater good of us all, you guys. So it's going to be a wild ride this year as we move through the first wave of changes and shifts in our personal life in the world, but it is all for the greater good of the entire planet, for the great awakening and all of the shifts that began on the solstice and are coasting us into the new Aquarian age. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be a wild shift, and be prepared to see some shit that you have never seen before. Be prepared to see some crazy things on the news. Be prepared to see businesses collapsing, structures and systems that have been around for so long collapsing. Businesses and systems and structures that you are familiar with are going to completely crumble this year, my loves. I'm talking about school systems, healthcare, the legal system, the banking system, the workplace. Everything is going to see transformation for the better. So do not be alarmed by anything. Do not be alarmed by any of the shock waves that you see on the news this full moon and this year. Just know that it is all for the greater good, and we are going to a really beautiful place. So it is a moment of great inspiration and power and action in our personal lives, and it is going to be a wild ride for the collective and the old systems and the old structures for the next few months and years to come. It's a moment to surrender what is happening collectively and become the lion individually in your life. It's time to go with the flow of transformation and know the ride is going to feel foreign because it's going to be very new. But as long as you stay tapped in to your energy and you stay tapped into your higher vibration of love, joy, gratitude, you are going to go to a great place this year, my love. Do not worry about anything. So how to make the most of this full moon Leo energy? Usually, full moons are about release, but this Leo moon is good for manifesting big dreams or letting go of actions, behaviors, or anything that's holding back your inner lion. So use this moon to set intention or to release whatever you're feeling more called to do. This full moon is also a great time to treat yourself. Leo loves being appreciated, celebrating life, and enjoying luxury things and experiences. So bask in the Leo energy this moon and treat yourself as a lion would. Treat yourself to a date night. Make a nice dinner or go out to a nice dinner. Plan a romantic evening with your bae. Buy yourself something nice. Get a massage. Do something nice for yourself or just go on a new adventure. But make it a point to celebrate yourself and appreciate yourself this full moon. We do not celebrate ourselves enough. We do not celebrate our little wins, and we do not celebrate our journey and our process enough. So plan a celebration dinner, a brunch, or a picnic, and just enjoy yourself because that is what life is really about. The other best thing you can do this moon is anchor into your heart and your heart energy. Do not get drawn into the panic, to the anger, and to the fear of the collective. Do not give out your power to the lower vibrations, to the news, and to the drama. Just shut off the news, turn it off, tune it out, and tap into your heart. Okay, you create and get into a good feeling state and just focus on staying there. Feel joy, feel love, feel happiness, and look like that crazy person who is absolutely happy for no reason in the streets this moon. Tune into your light and remember that the only way to really clear darkness is to shine light on it. So bask in the love and in the light and in the kindness, and don't engage in the lower vibrations. Don't engage in lower vibrational conversations if people are talking about the drama. Just pretend that the drama and the chaos is just some crazy reality TV show, and you're just some wise, higher-minded person watching it, knowing that it will end soon. Okay, so anchor into your heart and your heart energy and do not get drawn into the fear this full moon. Some great practices you can do are write a list of the things that you love about your life and love about yourself this full moon. This is what I call writing a love list. So write your love list. Every little thing you can be grateful for. Every little thing that you love about your life and about yourself and about every little experience that you get to enjoy. Create your love list, and you can even write a love list for the people that you're closest to and list all of the things that you love and appreciate about them. When the high emotions arise this full moon, when the chaos starts, go back to these lists and read them through as much as possible throughout this chaos. Just repeat and go through and bask in all that you love over the next few weeks. And one big thing to take away is that the only thing for certain in these crazy times is uncertainty. Everything can change in a minute, and we are going to see rapid changes over the next few years. So allow uncertainty to just be part of your natural state of being from this day moving forward. Don't get lost in uncertainty. Allow uncertainty to help your personal self thrive. Use this moon to anchor into what you love and what makes you happy and all that you can be grateful for, and just hang out in that vibration as long as possible. Moving right along into our crystal, the best crystal that you can pair with this heart-centered Leo energy is rose quartz. Rose quartz is a beautiful, beautiful pink form of quartz, and it is the stone of self-love, love, and unconditional love. Rose quartz is perfect for clearing and activating the heart energy, and it can help you clear, balance, and restore energy in your heart center. Rose quartz helps you release deep emotional wounds that are stored within you and can free you of these deeply rooted blocks. Rose quartz can help teach you how to love yourself, helps you be more compassionate to others, and can help you give love more freely. It promotes kindness, generosity, and it will help you stay grounded in all that you love during the chaos this full moon. It will also help you activate that inner lion and fearlessly go after what you want and live life on your own terms. I have 3 amazing ways for you to use this rose quartz crystal, and you can click the link in the show notes to grab a piece of your own before the full moon. The first way you can use rose quartz this full moon is by doing a heart energy activation meditation. This exercise is really awesome and really easy. It will activate and clear your heart space. To do this, you will want to grab your piece of rose quartz in your left hand and place it over your heart. Then place your right hand over your heart as well. So both hands are covering your heart and your piece of rose quartz is pressing into your chest. To do this meditation, you're just going to want to close your eyes and envision that you're actually breathing into the heart space as if it were a lung, as if it were your mouth. You're breathing in to the heart space. So you'll take deep breaths in, letting the heart space expand. And every breath in, you'll visualize a white light in your heart space. Every breath in, the white light will radiate brighter and brighter until you feel a bright white light completely encompassing your entire heart. And remember, with every breath in, you're breathing in like your heart is your lung. So allow the heart space to expand, the chest to rise, and allow the ribs to just completely fill with light. You'll want to breathe in and out for about 5 minutes, just focusing on breathing into the heart space and letting the light in the heart space expand with every breath. At the end of the 5 minutes, you will feel so much love. Have your journal ready and write down anything that came through. The second way you can use rose quartz this full moon is by doing a rose quartz self-love ritual bath. To do this, you simply need to add rose quartz and your favorite essential oils and salts to your bath. Soak in the tub with your rose quartz for at least 30 minutes. And remember, just by soaking in the tub, the rose quartz is going to help release deep emotional wounds that are stored within your body and in your auric field. Allow the bath to drain and just allow the self-love to radiate. The third way you can use rose quartz this full moon is a rose quartz self-love reminder. To do this, place a piece of rose quartz by your mirror in your bathroom. And every time you see this crystal and look in the mirror, you're going to repeat this affirmation. I love myself, I accept myself, and I appreciate myself. I love myself, I accept myself, I appreciate myself. And every time you see this rose quartz crystal and you're going to look in the mirror and repeat that phrase. Let it be your self-love reminder. Let it be your lioness reminder. Every time you see it, reactivate that inner lion and reactivate the love in your heart and remind yourself that you are living life on your own terms and that the love in your heart is the only thing you need to guide you. Moving right along, our powerful affirmation for this Leo full moon is, I fearlessly follow my bliss and live life on my own terms. Woo, yes, my goddesses. Let's say that one again. Say it loud, say it proud, and allow every cell of your body to feel it. I fearlessly follow my bliss and live life on my own terms. Yes, my queens. And remember that affirmations are the most effective when you use them frequently. Repetition is key, and you need to believe that these affirmations are true for you. So, repetition and belief are key. You can also write them down to make them even more powerful. You can write this affirmation 50 times on a piece of paper to really get your subconscious mind on board. Or to make it even more powerful, you can turn on our high vibrational Leo music playlist and you can repeat this affirmation to the playlist. When you add music, you make the affirmation even more effective. When you write it down, you make it even more effective. And the more you say it, the more it will become true for you and the more you will start attracting those results in your reality. So say it 100 times. Say it 1,000 times this full moon and know that you can fearlessly follow your bliss and live life on your own terms. Last but definitely not least, I have a new high vibrational playlist for you to align with this Leo full moon and celebrate your growth and your progress. You can tune in to our high vibrational Leo music playlist by clicking the link in the show notes or heading over to soundcloud.com/fullmoonradiopodcast. Every full moon and every new moon, I create a new high vibrational playlist for you. You can turn on this playlist and allow the Leo energy to marinate in your being. You can use the music for journaling. You can use the music for raising your vibration and connecting to your intuition. Or you can just use the music to dance, move, and shake off any negativity that you may be feeling in this moment. Again, I make the music for you and I hope that you enjoy it and you use it as part of your manifestation and your moon experience every single moon. You can click the link in the show notes to tune in. Wow, 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 my loves. This Leo full moon has a lot of energy coming in. It's time to be the leader and the lion of your life and also get ready for some big shifts, breakdowns, and breakthroughs in the collective. Don't forget to sign up for our full moon ritual giveaway. I am giving away 1 bottle of our full moon ritual crystal energy spray, and all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and sign up for our email list to enter. I will be picking the winner of our full moon ritual spray on January 30th, so stay tuned for the announcement. Thank you to everyone who enters, and I wish you all so much luck. I hope you win. The next podcast episode will be on January 27th. Wednesday, January 27th will be the next podcast episode where I will be preparing you for the February full moon. And I have a very special announcement about a manifestation workshop that I'll be hosting in February. Yay! So make sure you tune in January 27th for your February new moon update. And I'll be talking all about our new manifestation workshop that's coming up in February. I am so excited to celebrate this moon. I hope you all are as well. I am so excited for 2021. Things are already going so smooth, and I hope life is flowing like butter for all of you out there as well. I cannot wait to see you in the next episode, and I hope that you truly become the lion in your life. Stay in tune, and I'll see you soon.